Welcome back to the annoying part of point-and-click adventure games when stuff gets really obtuse.
Yay, it's time to use Crazy Moon logic. Woo!
Well, I wouldn't say crazy moon logic, but it definitely is not. Uh, well, okay. So there is one thing that is crazy moon logic, but the rest of it kind of makes sense. But unless you're really thinking laterally, you're probably not going to figure it out right away.
So you're saying we've approached the wash the carriage to make it rain part of the game.
Pretty much. So last we left off, we were touring some museums. Now, at the end of the last episode, there were stuff we haven't done in every location. We had missed one thing in Neuschwanstein, which was just another picture, and we missed a couple of letters to servants from Ludwig at the Ludwig Museum. We took care of those off camera, so those are no longer in play. We're going to pick it up kind of where we would be after doing that successfely the first time.
After spending far too much time doing that successfully the first time.
Yeah, let's not talk about that. Let's not talk about our abject failures and just move on, shall we?
All right, I suppose so.
Anyway, so that brings us back to Schloss Ritter. So we will go inside Schloss Ritter. There we go. Dramatic coat taking off action.
I'm back.
The music's not as dramatic as putting on the coat, though.
Yes. Alright, so if we refer back to our conversation over at with Delmeyer, I believe, he mentioned about Ludwig's biography and trying to track down the author. Well, we have Ludwig's biography, so let's go track down the author.
And we're going to do this by calling customer service.
Except it's 1995.
Yes.
So we're going to have to bother some poor schlub, because there's not phone trees really at this point. Or if they are, they don't work very well. So here's where the logic goes sideways a little bit, because you actually have to use Ludwig's biography on the phone to get this to work. Instead of, just maybe examining it, getting the name, and then getting that as a separate item to use on the phone. But whatever.
Hallo, Bertel München.
Hi, I have a book of yours on Ludwig II. The author's name is Sir Richmond Chapel.
Yes, how can I help you?
Well, I'm doing some research on Ludwig, and I was hoping you could get me in contact with the author.
I'm afraid Sir Richmond Chapel is deceased.
No.
Oh.
Can't you do a seance or
However,
something?
his son is living.
Oh. Well, is there any way you can put me in touch with him?
And who are you doing this research for?
Well,
Wolves.
I'm working with Professor Barkley from Yale University.
All right. Thomas Chapel's number in England is 41 20 555 771.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Goodbye.
Bye.
Alright, so now we have the phone number for the author's son, which, makes complete logical sense that the author's son would just know everything about what his father was doing in his research and his speciality and whatnot. But hey, it's an adventure game.
It's adventure game logic. Everyone's a stereotype, so who cares?
Also, I like how there's no, checking references or anything like that. Just I'm with this dude at this university. Okay, here's his number. Just some great research, great researching of the people that are calling you there. Anyway, let's go bother somebody in England.
Chapel residence.
Hi, my name is Grace Nakamura. I'm calling from Rittersburg, Germany. Is Thomas Chapel there, please?
Speaking. What may I do for you, Miss Nakamura?
Nakamura?
This is going to sound crazy,
Wow.
but I have a copy of your father's biography on Ludwig II. I understand he had access to Ludwig's diary.
Yes.
Well, I'm not even sure. He didn't make a copy of it or anything, did he? Or perhaps he took good notes?
He wrote down a complete translation in English. He said he couldn't make headway with the German version. Ludwig's handwriting was rather brogue, you know.
He wrote down an English translation. Do you still have it?
Well, unfortunately, my father was allowed to see the diary only on the grounds that he wouldn't publish the entire work. I can't let you see it. Have you tried contacting the National Archive?
No, I don't have the kinds of connections your father did, or the time.
That's unfortunate, but I really cannot let it out of my hands.
I understand. It was just a
English
shot in the
or
dark.
Australian, man.
Very well. The best of luck to you.
Thank you, Mr. Chapel.
Don't call me again. You git. Alright, well, that was a dead end, so I'm glad we did all that. Anyway, we have...
Dead-ish end.
Dead-ish end. Yeah, that'll play into some moon logic later.
Well, you got some points, so clearly there was a use for that.
Of course. I mean, there's always a use for that. So we can also...
I'll write to Gabriel. Soon as I have enough info to blow his little investigation out of the water.
Maybe not, or did I already... You know? Okay, well, clearly I have missed something here, because, you know, obviously... Oh, nope. Not the notebook. We'll want to write that letter at some point. I believe I know what I am missing, but we will check that out in due time. We'll wander ourselves out of here.
Doop-a-doop-doop-doop. How you doing, Gertie?
Yes.
I got some more stuff to bother you with.
Gerda, do you have any idea where I could get a government research permit? I don't have time for a lot of red tape.
You know, black market stuff.
You should ask Herr Übergrau. He can maybe get such things
Nice.
very fast.
You think? I was gonna write Gabriel today anyway.
Oh, I think that's what I missed. Yep. All right,
Now that
back upstairs.
Now that I thought that I'm going to write to Gabriel, that actually sounds like a real good idea. Thanks, Gert.
Thanks for reminding me that I need to write a letter. Even though I just tried to write that letter 30 seconds ago. But the queuing there obviously was about Übergrau trying to get us that research permit. So we should be able to type that letter now.
I should get a letter off
There
to
we go.
Gabriel. I need to include a note to Übergrau about the research permit.
Yep. Tippity-tappity-typity. Dramatic typing action. Hope you didn't make any mistakes. It's 1995. Have you guys heard of word processors? You know, you shove all the words in and you just push the button and they blend together.
Yeah, it sounds about right.
I always thought that was a weird just name for it. It's a word processor, kind of along the lines of like a food processor. Don't think I ever actually had one. I had an electric typewriter. That was interesting. Does that count as a word processor? I don't know. Who the heck knows? Anyway, dramatic coat putting on action. Alright, let's go mail that letter. Dramatic walking to the post office action. Woo! Nope. Post office is here.
Grüß Gott, Frau Nakamura.
Grüß Gott. Haben Sie etwas für mich?
Nein, leider nicht. Brauchen Sie noch etwas?
We have a letter to send.
Kann ich diesen Brief versenden?
Ja, 3-mal bitte.
For whatever reason, they make me have to do this.
Hey.
Not just continuing part of the scene. Whatever. Don't know.
Yeah, it's part of the Sierra
Dankeschön.
DNA here.
Bitte sehr. Brauchen Sie noch etwas?
It's like making you check the tires.
Danke.
Bitte.
Get the hell out of here. And we have... I think one other thing we can do here. Yeah. So we noticed these before. These are apparently important. Because yes, now we get to the moon logic part of things.
Gibt's das denn die Lilienblumen schon?
Sehr schön.
Ja, aber es ist doch noch so kalt.
They're so beautiful. Let me just rip one out of the ground.
Für Sie ein Geschenk von der Madonna.
Oh no.
Nehmen Sie sie ruhig. Heute Nacht wird es kalt und sie wird sowieso erfrieren.
If my German was a lot better, I could figure out what the heck he was saying, but I have no idea.
Thank you.
The only thing I caught was him commenting that they were blooming when it was so cold. But, yeah, that's about it, because my German sucks. Hey, it's been a while. Like, a long while since I've really done anything in German. So I have little fragments of words and phrases and things like that here and there, but that's about it. Open the door, get in the car, let's go driving. Get the hell out of here. Is it just me or does that echo, like, on itself?
A little bit, yeah.
Alright. So, now we need to go over here. And question Grace's sanity yet again. Because yes, welcome to the moon logic part of the game.
I wonder what it felt like under there.
We need to take the lily that we got from there and put it in the water. Because, sure. I guess maybe this plays to whatever,
I'm trying to figure out what you want me to do.
I can't think of her name,
But I need
American
more information to work with.
was talking about connected
If you
to
can send
Ludwig.
any my way, I'd appreciate it.
But still, it's just like, how does this make any sense?
There was probably some throwaway line of dialogue that referred to this that we were supposed to be paying major attention to.
I guess so. And now we're tripping balls.
This is important. It means something.
Okay. We've done everything over here. So please don't freeze. And now we go back to Rittersburg. Yeah, there's a weird echo in that recording the sounds from the car. Trying to place what might be causing it, but I can't quite put my finger on it. Anyway, it's not important diagnosing sound errors from a very old game. Alright, let's go bother the post office again, because again, total sense.
Grüß Gott, Frau Nakamura.
Grüß Gott. Haben Sie etwas für mich?
Nein, leider nicht. Brauchen Sie noch etwas?
Okay.
Remember, you
hasn't happened yet.
You have to go find out that you got a fax.
Right. I forgot about that part, so actually I need to go back to the castle and go through this scene to find out that we have a fax waiting for us at the post office.
Call. It was Frau Gelder at the post office. She said a fax came in for you there.
Really?
It's the beauty.
I wonder what it was.
Beauty of modern
Maybe it's from
technology.
Gabriel.
That fax came in pretty quick after you left.
Don't hold your breath.
All right, back out again. Skipping the dramatic code action. All right, now we go back to the post office. Because now I know that there's a fax there.
Hallo, Frau Gelder. Haben Sie etwas für mich?
Ja, ein Fax. Ein sehr langes Fax. Das ist aber nicht vom Schattenjäger.
Ist okay. Dankeschön. Thomas Chapel. Oh.
Be still, my beating heart.
He remembered.
Fangirl over here for a couple minutes.
He remembered me.
All right, we're gonna walk back up to the castle real quick, and we're gonna take a look at that fax.
Just the fax.
Yes, and it's quite a lengthy one at that. Seems that he's had a change of heart. So, let's read part of Ludwig's journal.
11th June 1872. Louis has convinced me to think matters through more thoroughly before I act. A trip it shall be then, to Shahin. It shall not alter my purpose, I feel, nor shall his compelling. The treaty is the ruin of my beloved Bavaria, and must be taken to task.
Okay.
3rd July 1872. The pain gets so bad I cannot hold a pen to write, but the horror is far worse than the pain. He says it was an accident, says that we can truly be one now, that it is a great adventure. I believe him 1 minute, and the next I can feel the flames of hell upon my heels. May God have mercy on my soul.
The horror.
The fuzzy horror.
I can't pick up a pen to write, but here I am writing.
I said it hurt.
5th January 1874. By the power of Mary, Mother of God, I swear to refrain from the ultimate sin and to remain steadfast in my flesh. Sworn by the power of the lily, Eleanor.
Yeah, so the pain gets so bad I cannot hold a pen to write. But yet here we are writing.
Yeah, it must have subsided.
Anyway.
30th August 1879. I will not falter, but will remain true. No matter the torment or longing, I will not yield. I will control the process. God grant me strength and will. By the grace and power of the monarchy and its allegiance. De Paul Leroy, Eleanor.
Okay, so going crazy because he's a werewolf.
10th September 1880. Yep. It is all finished. Elizabeth warned me, and I discovered the truth at last. O most venomous viper at my very bosom, O lowest of the least worthy who ever breathed, my Judas, my devil, if I could tear my heart out and fling it after him in the dirt, I would.
You know, I knew a guy who did that. I wouldn't recommend it.
Well, he didn't really fling it after a person, per se.
I think he lost the energy before he could try.
Yeah, I can't imagine that was the best idea.
12th December 1880. He continues to come, the devil. I will never look upon his hideous face again. He is afraid I will tell, and I might. To destroy him, I might. When I think of the accident, now that things are clear, I wonder, was it truly an accident, or was it the plot to kill me? If so, why did he not complete it then instead of putting me in this torment? Could he have hated me so? I wish to God he had simply ended it there.
Who wrote this? Freaking Dr. Seuss? I might.
10th June 1881. Terror. Rapture. During W's music tonight, I felt a pulling. The horror nearly came upon me right there. Then the music turned, and it was gone. What can it mean? I must confide in the great friend. Perhaps he will know what has happened.
Maybe he'll write you an opera about it.
Well, I guess that's what they were trying to do, apparently.
2nd August 1882. The experiments go better and better. W has proved as loyal and determined as ever I believed he would be in a matter of my salvation. He says he has the formula now. It remains only to put the finishing touches on the completed opera and to draw up the diagram for the crystals. Can it truly end? I scarce dare to hope.
Okay, so the opera is part of a magic spell involving crystals.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Uncomplicated.
April 1883. The great friend is dead. How unjust that he should be taken from me now. Where is my chance at salvation? Why has God condemned me twice?
He wasn't a fan of Wagner.
10th October 1885.
You know, the
There must be
anti-Semitism and all
made
that
clear
fun stuff.
funds for
Yeah,
the
I know.
crystals. Lies. Everyone lies. My own servants. What must I do? Must I sell one of my beloved castles? The crystals must be made. I grow daily less able to control my own will. How long will I be able to resist the ultimate sin? And the music is worthless without the device. Time is running out. The crystals must be made.
Must make that crystal.
10th October.
Oh wait, that's something different. Alright, so clearly things are going on here. But obviously there's evidence of this lost opera, and we have somebody who might be interested in said evidence of this lost opera.
Hell yes.
To the Wagner Museum!
Woo! Onward.
I do have something to discuss with Georg, but he'll never believe me unless I show him.
That's a nice little hint for you.
Use the item. We're not doing
Have
it
some
for
faxes.
you.
Yeah, really. Your conducting is
Have
terrible,
you heard of
dude.
Ludwig's diary?
Yes, but no one is allowed to see it.
It just so happens that I have a copy of an English translation right here. There's something I wanted to show you. Read this one.
August, 1880. The
No, in
experiments
English.
go better and better. They has proved as loyal and determined as ever. It remains only to put the finishing touches on the completed opera and to make up the diagram for the crystal. My God! Wait, I want to show you
Polish
something.
up the graphics on Opus 2.
I am not supposed to have looked at this myself, but I am here alone all day, so...
So I thought I'd try to get myself fired.
Put the gloves on, you idiot!
But I can't read this.
July 1881. Richard returned from his meeting with the king. Never have I seen him so pale. I was concerned for his heart. He would not speak with me, but immediately shut himself up in his study and started working on a new project. He will not tell me the first thing about it. He will only say that it was time he repaid his king. It confirms Ludwig's diary. He wasn't crazy.
Yes, but Ludwig says that the opera was completed. Imagine that, completed. There's something else.
There's a copy of this weird opera in the back of the book. Do you know what it is?
August 1882. We had a messenger tonight from the king. He brought a letter which Richard burnt. I did manage to see a bit of it. It said something about a great night in Munich and that it would be Richard's supreme triumph and someone else's destruction. Ludwig then wrote that even though he himself would probably die, his immortal soul would be freed thanks to Richard. I worry for poor Ludwig and for us. Where will we be if his madness continues? Surely someone will put an end to it. Wow.
Everybody's crazy.
These people are all morons.
May 1883. I sent Richard's sealed package to the king, as he instructed moments before he closed his eyes forever. I could not even bring myself to care what was in it. What could it matter now? Whatever it is, I hope it brings the king good memories of Richard. He did so much for my beloved.
The package.
Dun dun dun! That's okay, that's a great way to end there.
Boy.
Anyway, to chapter 5.
Yeah. Moving on.
Moving along.
Ah! This is worse than I ever could have imagined. What was my line again?
Music, what are you doing?
She sounds delightful. I'd love to meet her. Oh, she's a hoot, all right. Just pretend you don't have a penis around and you'll be fine. Got this inborn need to rip them off. Now I'm really intrigued. This one time, I'd gone off to this, party, you might say. And it was getting a bit hairy. Well, Gracie... Oh.
Better. Come here, Kleiner.
And he's dating a vampire.
Detta does not speak English, but then she has her own methods of communication.
I should leave you two kids alone.
Oh, don't be silly.
Well, this is going some interesting places.
Oh no!
Friedrich, I can't just take your date.
Why not? I didn't expect her tonight. And for some reason I don't find myself in that mood. Besides, from what you've told me, you live like a monk down south at that castle. Your body needs some attention. Detta. Tag in sein Schlafzimmer.
You know what that means, but now I'm concerned.
Well, Schlaf is bed, so I'm assuming maybe take him to the bedroom?
Oh my. Such German
I mean...
hospitality.
I need more wine.
Yeah, I need to get real drunk after seeing that. Alright, Mitty
Damn,
Davis.
that MIDI saxophone's going crazy here.
I was gonna say, alright, Mitty Davis Jr.
We're like MIDI G. Jeez. I mean, it's got that schlockiness to it.
Man, I can't believe she took my shirt off.
Medallion stays on.
Oh no!
Hey, this wasn't part of the deal.
I should have expected this.
creepy, dude.
Damn, he's a heavy sleeper.
Clearly. Man, I didn't have enough to drink yesterday.
Need a little hair of the dog here. Just shoves the camera up his nose, why don't you?
Oh, man. I need to go drink some more. Okay, so my guess is we should probably head and maybe get our mail.
It seems reasonable.
That would probably be a decent place to start. Now that I found that, that is excellent.
Yeah, that is a vast improvement.
Or rather, not found it, but told about it.
Well, it still took some digging after we were told about it.
True, but the fact that it, was just pointed out to us, and it's like, oh yeah,
What should I mail?
No, not what.
What should I mail?
Not what you mail. Just get your mail. Do you not have... No. There's a letter somewhere for you, you jerk. No, go back. Okay, well, back to the subway, I suppose.
Wasn't he getting his mail at the farm?
That's true. Let's head back to the farm, then.
I don't need to go back to the Yuba's place right now.
Or not. Maybe over to the police station? Oh.
The American P.I.
Hello.
Criminal Commissar Lieber. I couldn't just call you KKL, could I?
Sit down.
How about KKK?
Whoa, hey. Hey.
You're going places here.
Yeah, no. Yeah, that's a no. That's a big old no.
KKK? That isn't good. Ugh.
At least he's neater than Detective Mosley.
I'm sure nothing's changed since the last time I looked at the map.
He doesn't look neater than Detective Mosley.
Probably nothing of interest back there. Besides, I can't see past the commissar's big head.
But I want to see the things. Let me see the things. The things!
I don't want to discuss anything heavy till I've picked up my tape recorder.
Picked up your tape recorder? Oh, crap, that's in the club. Never mind.
See ya.
Sorry for that KKK remark. I have to leave now as quickly as possible.
The hell was that about? Alright, back over here. I was actually on the right track, just didn't do it right. Alright, so can I go back to the club? Out that way. And up that way. And into the club. Into Club. Das Club.
The men will be meeting here later today for the trip. I'm sure they won't wait for you, so you might want to be on time.
Nah.
I am on time. That's why I'm here so
Sweet of you to worry, though.
Yep, I'm here to drink until they show up. Can I do that?
Does it count as being late if I'm passed out on the couch?
Alright, yeah, let's get our tape recorder back. At least it should be right here. You know, totally inconspicuously hidden within this magazine. I'm sure nobody spotted that at all.
Nope. Nope.
Alright, exit. I don't suppose I can listen to it.
I recorded some of Von Zell's conversation last night. Unfortunately, it's in German.
Oh. Well, I suppose that wouldn't be terribly helpful, but clearly we know somebody who can translate for us. No, all the way.
Yes, I'm sure a lawyer is very interested in hearing your covert recordings.
Oh, I'm sure he is.
I don't think she speaks much English. White sausage. Yum. White sausage.
But I want some.
Yum. Blood sausage, head cheese, pork innards. Mmm.
Yeah, I don't remember if I actually
Blood sausage.
was over here earlier.
Weisswurst.
We were over here at some point.
I was?
White sausage.
Okay. Just couldn't remember if I had stopped in there or not. But meat.
Ah, good morning, Gabriel. Another envelope came from Rittersberg. A request for me and a letter for you.
That's where we get our mail.
For some reason.
Well, she did type the letter, the request to Ubergrau, so it kind of makes sense that maybe both go there, but whatever. Let's look at that letter.
Gabriel, I've been busy on this case, and it's starting to pay off. Thought I'd fill you in. There's definitely something going on with Ludwig II. I'm pretty sure he was involved with a werewolf. In fact, he was probably turned into one himself. Anyway, something happened to him on this hunting trip, and afterwards he fits the profile in the lore book to a T. It's really fascinating. There's an American couple here, the Smiths. They're from Pennsylvania, if you can believe it. Mrs. Smith has been telling me all about your fortune, and she's sure you're tied in with Ludwig somehow. She also told me to warn you to beware the Black Wolf. Have you learned anything about that yet? So don't tell me where you're staying, as if I care. Really, we're supposed to be a team, Gabriel. I'm holding up my end. I've about done all I can down here, and if you want, I can join you there soon. Perhaps I'll see something I recognize from my research. I'm serious. Grace.
Christ, she's losing it. Ludwig II, a werewolf. Yeah, right.
Didn't you just uncover a literal, actual, functional voodoo community? You know, demonic possession and all that stuff. I don't know. Just feel like that would kind of kill your skepticism for a little while.
A little bit, you would think.
Have any luck with that missing person search?
Oh, of course, I forgot. Frau Hogel dropped off something this morning. Yes, there are 2 forest areas where missing persons incidents are concerned. The Nationalpark Bayerischer Wald and the Naturpark Schwäbisch-Fränkischer Wald. Frau Hogel checked both these areas back 10 years. Between 1960 and 1969, there were only 1 to 2 cases a year in the Bavarian National Forest area. Between 1970 and 1990, there were 10 to 12 cases each year. Oh. In 1991, it went up to 17, then went back down to 12 in 92 and 93. The Schwäbisch-Fränkischer Wald figures are similar.
Curious.
Does something ring a bell?
If it does, I should be able to hear it loud and clear.
But I'm
leaving
dumb.
This afternoon for the Bavarian National Forest.
Oh, dramatic piano hit. Alright, so that's the only thing we can talk to him about, but since, you know, he knows German, maybe he can translate for us.
Can I bother you for another favor? I need something translated, and I need somebody I can trust to do it.
And you're asking me? You obviously don't know German lawyers.
Harry, you're such a kidder.
No, seriously, get out of my office.
Okay. Here it is.
Wir müssen miteinander reden.
We should talk?
Nein.
No?
Es ist meine Karriere, verdammt noch einmal. Vielleicht sogar mehr, wenn die...
His career is in danger even if the police...
Ich habe Ihnen doch gesagt, nicht darüber zu sprechen.
I told you not to speak of it.
Aber ich denke mir, dass die Polizei bereits weiß, dass unsere Wölfe nichts damit zu tun haben. Die können einen Test machen an den Körpern.
The police must know that our wolves are not responsible. There are tests they can perform on the bodies.
Gut. Ihre geflüchteten Wölfe sind keine Killer. Was soll's? Halten Sie nur Ihren Mund. Sie sind damit besser dran.
So, your escaped wolves are not the killers. What's the problem?
Aber Herr Knight, er kam gestern Morgen zu meinem Büro. Er hat viele Fragen gestellt.
He says you've been asking a lot of questions.
Worüber?
About what?
Über die Wölfe.
About the wolves. Who are these men?
They're wolves.
Just
People. People wolves.
They're wolf people. They really like wolves. You know, like cat people, dog people.
Was ist los, von Eigner? Ich muss mit jemand anderem reden.
He doesn't want to talk, says he has someone else to speak to.
Ich habe mir gedacht, wissen Sie etwas über Großbergs Tod?
Do you know anything about Großberg's death?
Wieso sollte ich?
Why the hell should I?
Nun, ganz einfach. Ich gab Ihnen seinen Namen.
I gave you his name.
Und?
And?
Herr Knight fragt mich, ob ich Großberg kenne.
He says you asked him if he knew Großberg.
Was?
I think I know what happens next.
You know, it would be a great tragedy if the Ritter line were to die out. Great tragedy. I'm not just talking about for the sake of our firm, but...
I know what I'm doing, Harry.
All right, but don't go on that hunting trip, you idiot.
But I have to. And I have to go show all the guys how manly I am. How not wolf-like I am.
I'm off. See you, Harry.
Goodbye.
I think that was everything that I could have done, thinking through everything that he has in his inventory. At least that's all the new stuff I picked up, so I'm assuming that we're good there. Did he give me the missing person stuff or just read it to me? Just read it to me. Okay. Okay. We are... Now we're actually going to go back to Die Kommissar. Now that we have things to talk about.
It's a good thing he's in town. Uh-oh.
Alright, back over. And let's...
Mr. Knight.
Kommissar Lieber?
Sit down.
At least we don't get the same line of dialogue we did the first time we walked in. Alright, let's ask a couple questions.
What's the status on the case?
There's nothing new that I can share with you.
Is there anything new that you can't share with me?
Seriously, just take a swing at him. Nobody's gonna care.
Okay, let's try this. You haven't found the zoo wolves yet?
No.
Have you caught anything yet?
I caught this boot.
No.
Oh, we're not talking about fishing.
Why am I not surprised?
Wow, that's a bold way to go at that.
Kind of a funny thing. I talked to Grossberg's assistant. It was a fluke, really. But she mentioned you guys took some of Grossberg's ledgers.
I told you to stay out of our business, Knight.
True.
I didn't
true. Why did you guys
I'm good
take
at that.
ledgers if Grossberg was just a random victim?
As long as this case is open, I'm going by the book. That means a standard background check on the victim.
Standard.
Find anything?
I don't think anyone's looked yet. We'll probably assign one of the younger men to do it. As you say, Grossberg was a random victim.
Or was
Did I say that? I don't suppose you'd let me take an eensy-weensy look at Grossberg's ledgers.
Absolutely not.
What if I could prove that Grossberg wasn't a random victim?
You're crazy.
Yeah.
Am I?
Look, if you have information, I want to know what it is now.
What information?
Didn't you just say you could
Look.
prove something?
5 minutes with the ledgers. If Grossberg was a random victim, my looking won't matter. And if not, I may be able to help you out. You get nothing to lose either way.
I don't believe you know anything. No papers.
Right.
Well, he forgot his line, but we're late in the schedule, so just use that take. Who cares?
All right. Anyway, so we need to show that we know something about Grossberg, and we have that on tape. So here, listen to this.
If I can convince you I do know something new about this case, will you let me see Grossberg's ledgers?
I'm listening.
Good.
Because you'll have to listen some more.
Crap, ich denke mir, dass die Polizei bereits weiß, dass unsere Wölfe nichts damit zu tun haben. Die können einen Test machen an den Körpern.
Gut. Ihre geflüchteten Wölfe sind keine Killer. Was soll's? Halten Sie nur Ihren Mund. Sie sind damit besser dran.
Aber Herr Knight, er kam gestern Morgen zu meinem Büro. Er hat viele Fragen gestellt.
Worüber?
Über die Wölfe.
Die Wolof. Ah yes, the magic of cinema where we can perfectly fast forward a tape.
Wissen Sie etwas über Großbergs Tod?
Wieso sollte ich?
Nun, ganz einfach. Ich gab Ihnen seinen Namen.
Und?
You were...
The ledgers first, please.
Starter, bringen Sie Großbergs Papiere herein. Danke, Starter. Das ist alles.
Somebody better pay me for this.
I'm going out for some coffee. You'd better have something important to tell me when I get back, Knight. Or you'll learn more about Chairman law enforcement than you ever cared to know.
Can you get me an espresso? No? Okay.
Time to dig through everything. Now let's just do what we're supposed to do. Things.
Wow, just stealing pages. We'll never notice it.
Well, if nobody's looked at the, nobody's looked at it. Man, that door is totally, totally real. Yep, totally real door.
The realest door ever to be a real door.
When nobody's looked at the ledger, they won't notice that a page is missing.
Spill it.
Herr Dr. Klingman from the zoo?
Yes?
He belongs to a men's club, right? And the guy that was asking about Grossberg, well, he's in that club too. Ditto the third guy, the one with the personality of a pit bull.
Go on.
The guy that was asking about Grossberg, he was listed in one of Grossberg's address books. They knew each other. And the club these fellas all patronize is only blocks from where Grossberg was killed. Coincidence? I don't think so.
Good work. We'll have the club investigated immediately. You'll have to leave that tape here.
Wait a minute. I'm already in with these guys. You go in there with your SWAT troop and my stool pigeon days are over.
Sorry, but I'm in charge of this case, and now I have a lead. I can't depend on a civilian to do my job.
That's what I've been
What's the
doing
name
this
of
whole
this
time.
club?
The Friendly Wanderer. It's near the university.
Okay. I appreciate the information, but as of now, I want you to disappear. We'll handle everything.
Sure you will.
Sure, I understand. Good luck, Lieber.
The tape?
Should have made a copy of the damn thing.
Yeah. I took out the blank side.
Seems like something you do.
It would make sense in this context, but you know.
Sucker.
Yeah. Called that. Called it. Okay. Well, that was eventful. Now, we have... Oh, wait, Fun Flower is where we were before. But, oh, it's over here. Sorry. We have a new place to go. Grossberg's contact from the ledger. Welcoming place.
Hello, are you Mr. Dorn?
Yes. What do you want?
My name is Knight. I'm an associate for Grossberg's.
Grossberg? That son of a bitch owes me a lot of money. Now he's dead. Who's going to pay me, huh?
I'll be handling Grossberg's
By the way,
accounts.
pal, I'm sorry if you're...
If you could just tell me what services you perform for him exactly, I can get you a check right away.
I don't talk to nobody about what I do. You pay me what I'm owed. Maybe you and I can do business together. Otherwise, I've had enough of Grossberg and his associates.
Sorry, pal, if you're going to the creepiest person in this game, you've lost like several hours ago.
Yeah. You're trying... You're playing it too straight. Yep. You're playing it too straight, man.
I appreciate the effort, but...
Well, that got us nowhere. So he wants money. Well, maybe
I
we
don't
can
want
go...
to talk to Lieber.
No.
Besides, he's probably out looking for the Friendly Wanderer Club.
That was not the right place. I want to go here. Because maybe we can talk to Harry about some money. You know, pester our lawyer about paying us.
Yes.
In we go.
Gabriel. Come in.
Hey, Harry.
You're not dead yet. Amazing.
Could you pull some cash for me from the Ritter account?
Sure. How much do you need?
14,000 marks.
Yep.
Are you sure it's wise to carry so much?
I won't be carrying it long.
I'm gonna get mugged as soon as I step out of here.
I'm gonna buy so many party drugs.
Frau Hogel, gehen Sie zur Bank und holen Sie mir 14.000 Mark vom Ritterkonto ab. Ja, schönen Dank. Perhaps you'd like to make out a will while we wait.
How about if I just leave everything to you?
I wish you would leave everything to me.
Man, that was a quick run to the bank.
Thanks, darling.
Did she ever change her outfit?
No. It was the same thing to work every day, just like Gabriel, and just like Uberkrau, just like everybody.
Hey, I'm off.
I mean,
See you,
come
Harry.
on, don't you do that?
Goodbye.
Isn't that normal? Wear the same clothes every single day. You know, like normal human beings do. Things like that. Oops.
White sausage. Yum.
But I want some.
Blood.
Can I buy anything?
Can I have some of that, Weisswurst?
6 Mark, bitte.
And I took out $14,000.
So I could buy some sausage.
Dankeschön.
Bitte.
Alright, well, we have money. We have an absurd amount of money, so let's go and give it to some dude we don't know. That's a solid plan, isn't it? It's the best plan ever. Alright, do I have to use it on the door, or do I have to go through the scene first? It's kind of unclear.
You again. Do you have the money Grossberg owed me?
No. That's it. Here we go. Have a big packet of money.
Do you accept big
14,000
suspicious
marks.
envelopes?
In cash.
It's 6 marks short. Did you buy sausage, you jerk?
Not good, huh? The smell. These stinking animals. No matter how much I spray them down, they smell.
Some creatures are like that, yes.
That's what you get for raising polecats.
Be interested in hearing your business plan, Herr Knight.
I have a plan? When have I ever had a plan?
These animals are filthy. Hungry, too. If I ever solve this case, I'll sick Liebe on this guy. If I ever solve this case...
Okay, I missed whatever the heck the second part of it was.
If I ever solve...
Alright, same thing everywhere. It doesn't look like I think that might exit if I go that way, so I guess we'll just talk.
What kind of exotics did you get for Grossberg?
Anything. Cats he mostly got. Things that make good coach, you know. Things you can't get on the market. But for you
You pay cash up front. I get you anything.
Can you get hippopotamuses?
Only for Christmas.
Maybe not anything, but most things I can get. You need some cats soon, huh? Gorilla. I can get gorilla.
I need 2 dozen lemurs.
It's
By
possible.
Monday.
I'll let you know.
No questions asked.
I thought that was kind of implied.
Did Grossberg harvest the furs, or did you?
Me? I do it. Only costs 250 marks extra, and I do a good job. You get the skin all clean for that. Not the meat. You pay more for the meat.
Naturally.
But every few months, Grossberg, he wanted the whole thing live. I don't know what he did with those. I don't ask questions.
As I said, I think it's kind of implied.
I think I know.
Yeah, I suppose that's fair.
Did you talk to Grossberg before he died?
Yeah, sure. A few days ago. I called the bastard for my money. He told me about you, you know.
He did?
Yeah, sure. Said he had a new business partner. And that soon he would have much money and could pay me everything. I thought he was lying. Now you show up. It's good for me he was telling the truth.
Yeah.
Totally telling the truth.
Of course, absolutely.
Hey, how did Grossberg's export go?
Okay. Usually I bring animals in, not sell them out. I worked hard to find someone to take those too.
Right.
Oh, where did the exports end up anyway?
Taiwan. A zoo, they said. But I don't believe it. The restaurant is what I think.
Do they sell wolf meat at Taiwanese restaurants?
Why not? They sell tiger. Those people, they eat anything.
Do they eat hippos?
There were 2 wolves, right?
Yeah, sure.
What's up with you and hippos?
Male and female.
I really wanted one for Christmas and I never got it.
I even wrote a song about it and everything.
Could I see where you kept the wolf?
Yeah, sure. Kept them both in the last cage on the right. The one against the wall.
Okay, last cage on the right.
If I ever solve this case, I'll sick Liebe on this guy.
Did he point this way? I guess so. Okay, last cage on the right. Okay.
Having a mind melt with this wolf right now.
These animals are filthy. Hungry, too. I'd like to put Dorn in one of these cages and leave him there.
Hey.
I guess that was the bit that I missed, I suppose.
There you go.
I think maybe something happens. Something that's in front of him might be worth paying attention to.
There's a fence.
Hi. How you doing?
That cat is just waiting for me to stick my arm in there again.
That sounds like a good idea. Let's do that. Maybe not that, but maybe we can keep him occupied.
Kitty, would you like some sausage? Kitty, would you like some sausage?
Somehow I don't think that thing is going to occupy him for very long.
How long is it take a giant cat to finish one sausage? Oh, wait. Comparing
Right,
that
can
to
we
how,
look again?
comparing that to how long it takes my cats to finish a can of food. Yeah, never mind. He's dead.
Yeah, probably stop pissing off the tiger. Alright. That was exciting.
Hilda and Possible's tags. So much for the killer zoo wolves theory.
Well, now, obviously you could figure that out from the conversation, but we now have proof that the zoo wolves are not the problem here, and are apparently on their way to Taiwan, from what we've been told.
Yep.
But this
Sorry.
seems like a good...
Sorry, guys. It sucks to be you. I got bigger fish to fry.
So, this seems like a good place to stop for right now. So join us next time where we, I don't know, go hunting, I suppose?
Yeah, we're gonna figure something out. Maybe turn in those dog tags. Wolf tags.
Maybe.
Wherever they are.
Anyway, we will progress next time, but join us then, won't you?
See you then.